I have this grip from Indian Motorcycles. Actually, it's an aftermarket grip that goes on top of my heated grip. And I'm going to show you exactly how to install this. So if you look at it at the bottom, this is how I've kind of done the knot. You can't really see it normal day. It looks nice. I wanted this crisscross look. So I'll show you how to do this look. Stand by. All right, the first thing is you have to figure out which direction it's gonna go. If you have a logo, I could have made the logo point towards me or away from me, and away from me is how I want it. And the reason it's important is because you wanna figure out where the knot's gonna go. Is it going to the edge that's inside of the bike, or is it going at the outside edge? Personally, I prefer the inside edge so it's hidden away because you can see the, put in, you might already have holes, you might have threads. The idea is the same. The way to do crisscross pattern is to actually start from inside. It's pretty easy. I'm going to tie a knot here. And it's just to hold it, because at the end, we're going to use this extra. Make sure you have some extra because we're going to tie another knot in here at the end. One knot's enough because, like I said, we are going to tie another knot and it's going to hold that together. What you want to do is take it from over, leave one hole, always leave a gap of one hole because that's where our finish is going to be. Don't make it too tight because you want to slide it into the grip. And then again, leave one hole, go from, you went over, so now you're gonna go under because you're always coming back from the same side. So you're going under and over, leave one hole. Under, leave one hole. Don't make it too tight. Over, leave one hole. And just keep repeating the process until you have to loop back. So now that you've reached the end, you're going to go over and get to the last hole, in which case now you have no gap to give. So go ahead and grab the last hole, and now you're gonna start making your way back the same way you went. It really doesn't matter if you go over on one side, under on the other side, just make sure it's a little loose, because it gets harder to make it loose afterwards. You can, but you want to have some give so you can slide it into the grip. And you could have done this while this was on the bike. It's just, I find it much easier to do it before and slide it in. All right. So same thing. Slide that in. There is no friction obviously, so it takes some time to slide, but make sure that the logo is approximately, doesn't have to be exact, the same position as the logo on the other grip, because you don't want them to be off. Slide it as far as you want, make sure it matches the other side, and that's what it is. Now I'm gonna get underneath and simply start tightening it. When you are tightening it, make sure you only tighten from one side. It might not make sense now when you're listening to it, but when you're actually doing it, it's pretty intuitive. I don't even have to turn the camera to show you, because it will just make sense to you. In order to turn the camera around, I actually have to turn the bike around because I have windows on my garage door, and if I try to make it from this angle, the camera is going to overexpose and you won't be able to see anything. And there's no way I'm turning around this behemoth. It's this 900-pound bike. Alrighty, so remember I said I left some holes out? So you want to make sure that you don't make it so tight that you can't get through those holes. I'm going to do that now. Remember at the end I said this knot that you put inside doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you want to pull both the edges and tie them. I want to do a simple knot, nothing fancy, one time. And then the second time you want to double it. So take it through the loop one time, take it loop second time before tightening it, and now just pull it tight, as tight as you can, and cut the edges, and you're done. That's it. Easy peasy, and this is not going anywhere. You could put a little bit of glue to stick it if you want. I have heated grips, so that's not something I wanted to do. And now this is the end product on both sides. There's a lot of work being done on the bike, so the seat's off and The side lights are off. I'm about to take this thing off as well. But the grips, they look good. Add kind of a retro look. And, you know, it's a way of personalizing it.